Hello, this is Robert Perkins, the immigration professor. Welcome to my video on temporary protected status for Haitians. I'll also discuss some of the other benefits available for people from Haiti as well as people from the United States who wish to adopt Haitian children. You can see all of my immigration videos on my website. It's www.immigration-professor.com. If you need specific advice about your case, please call our offices at 310-384-0200. So we all know that a very devastating earthquake hit Haiti earlier this year. And of course everybody's heart goes out to people of Haiti, and we hope in your time of need, we wish you, of course, good tidings and the best of prayers and luck from our country. One of the nice things that's been done is our Secretary of Homeland Security, Janet Napolitano, has established some programs for Haitians that are already here in the United States. And those programs apply even if the people are legal or illegally here. And one of the programs is called Temporary Protected Status, or TPS for short. And stands for Temporary Protected Status. And what it means is that people that qualify for this status get the right to live and work in the United States, and for a temporary period of time, because there's some emergency in their country. The people may not qualify for asylum because perhaps they themselves were not persecuted personally or fear persecution, because for asylum, as we know from other videos, you have to show an individualized fear of persecution. However, there may be some general unrest in their country for which the United States would like to give them shelter and keep them safe. And that's what temporary protected status is all about. In this case, of course, it's a natural factor that's causing the crisis, which is an earthquake. And the status is available to people. They have to be a national of Haiti. And they show that by submitting a birth certificate from Haiti or other documentation showing that they were born there. And they also have to show that they were present in the United States on or before January 12th of 2010. So anybody coming to the United States after that date would not be eligible for temporary protected status. The other qualification is that they might be disqualified from temporary protected status if they commit a felony. A felony is defined as a crime for which the sentence that could be imposed by the judge is more than 1 year, or if they committed 2 or more misdemeanors. And a misdemeanor is defined as a crime for which the sentence that could be imposed by the judge is less than 1 year. One thing to mention is that if the crime is one that a sentence of 5 days or less could be imposed, it's not even considered a misdemeanor. But those people would be disqualified from TPS. Otherwise, the qualifications are fairly simple. And what the person gets for temporary protected status is 18 months of status, legal status. So 18 months of status. That's one thing. The second thing they will get is a work card. One thing I want to mention is that both of these things can be renewed. Often in the past we've had temporary protected status for other countries. For example, Nicaragua, El Salvador have had temporary protected status, and they've typically been extended beyond the 18 months. So that's really good news, and it's important for anybody getting this status to re-register on a yearly basis. And the work card also can be extended typically, so those things can be extended, which is really important. I'll take a pause right now and let you know that all of my videos on immigration are available on my website, It's www.immigration-professor.com. If you have a specific question about your case, though, please call our office at 310-384-0200. So the other thing to mention again, and I mentioned this at the beginning, is that there's an estimated up to 200,000 Haitians in the U.S., some of whom are illegally here and would qualify for this status. So it's a very nice status for people. It could be extended, and sometimes our Congress and our government has actually provided a path to a green card and ultimately citizenship for people in the past that have had temporary protected status. So it's a good benefit. The second thing that our government has done, and I don't have my normal eraser today, but you can kind of quasi-erase the board, and that is they have said that they are going to stay or stop the deportation or removal of people from Haiti. So if you are from Haiti and you are either in removal deportation proceedings or you've received a deportation order, you may be eligible for a stay of deportation from the government. I would encourage you in that case, since deportation proceedings are tricky, please make sure to call our office at 310-384-0200. There's different ways that people get a stay of deportation. And the nice thing, too, about that is that you would also be eligible for employment authorization card to work in this country. Again, I'm Robert Perkins, the immigration professor. You can see all of my informational videos on immigration on my website, www.immigration-professor.com. Or if you have a specific question about your case, please call our office at 310-384-0200. Thank you very much.